I only have 8 weeks to become the most myself. In 8 weeks, I become a mom, and I know people struggle with their identity and feel like they lose some freedom during matrescence. And matrescence is the physiological, emotional, and psychological changes that you go through when you are entering motherhood. So I'm challenging myself to become the most myself I can possibly be, which is something I've already kind of been working on, but over the next 8 weeks specifically. I feel the most myself when I'm doing art and oddly content creation, and when I'm doing a bunch of hiking. So I'm gonna really make sure that I am in the habit of doing those activities and that it fits well into my rhythm of life. Because knowing myself, I need to be proactive about my mental health. I know that even though I rationally will be able to understand that being out of rhythms and routines and all of that is kind of necessary for the newborn stage, I'll still be down on myself about it irrationally. I feel like if I don't do this, then in the newborn haze, I'll be like, who am I? What do I even do? Is who I think I am really who I actually am? This is trying to prevent that. Knowing myself, I really need to protect my mental health and be proactive about it. And even though I am going to have tons of support and I'm preparing for this transition in a variety of ways, I feel like this is a really important one. I feel like the best thing I can do for me and my kids is to be sure that I'm continuing to live out my purpose and to spend my days in the way that I feel like I'm meant to, because I feel like my tendency would be to get caught up in caring for them and to focus solely on that, which there's nothing wrong with, but I also need to be intentional about continuing to live out my purpose, which they are a part of, just not all of. So come with me as I challenge myself to be the most me I can possibly become in 8 weeks. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be focusing on content creation, on art and illustration, hiking, literature and self-reflection, and gardening and like homesteading habits. I'm going to be turning these into little challenges or missions, so I hope you join me.